we also have the API service access. So you will need to get the access token or the username or password to generate the access token. So it's similar to how I generate the users for it. So after I generate the user, you will get a username password and you can just enter it here, and the API will work in your local system. Now let's go to the API. So the notebook is in the Spark NLP workshop inside the certification training notebooks and the terminology server API. Let's open it in Collab. So you'll need the base URL as the terminology .demo.johnson.labs.dev. So this is our demo server running, and you will need to have the access token. To get the access token, you will need to have the username and password here. And this notebook has the same things which I mentioned in the UI. So it has code mappings, which is like if you want to have the code maps, you can enter the source code E11, E14 and run it. You'll get all the mappings. This is the API output that we get. You can specify the source code, the source vocabulary here as well. And you can also have the target vocabulary as mid-array or something else, whichever you want. And it will give you the same output like we get in the UI. So for the term to code mapping, we have this search functionality, which is same as in the UI. You will have all these features, and you can also take the how many results that you want for that particular chunk. So you can just search diabetes and run it, or you can also have some features like the filters like standard concept. Okay. So you'll end up with all the standard codes. You see the codes are standard. You'll see two coding systems, source Athena, and sometimes you'll see the source as JSL. So it is coming from our own resolver datasets, which are curated. It has synonyms, abbreviations, etc. So these are the two sources where we get the data from. So one is Athena and the other is our resolver datasets. And similar to this, you can use all the things which I mentioned in the UI in the same way. You can refer to this notebook as well. We have all the features that I just talked about. It's just a simple API call. You have all the filters already in this notebook. So it's just doing the same thing, but with API. And you can always pass in a list of chunks in the query, like diabetes or lung cancer. You just have cop k is equal to 1. So it will give us the output diabetes or lung cancer. So you can refer to this notebook if you want to see the API usage. And that's pretty much about it. So that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you for your time, and I hope this gave you a clear picture how the terminology server fits into the real world workflows.